Hi, welcome back to the channel, and finally at least a few different cars in the auto shop, because I use it all the time. You must be fed up of the cars in the background, so still classics but some different ones and some interesting crew colours, etc. But that's not the request. The request is to build something on the Stallion, which I found for free in Southern San Andreas Super Autos. So what can we do with this? What is our mystery build? Well, let's see. There's very little you can do with the Stallion. It's pretty much a paint and wheels job, and what do you want to do with the roof? I'm not keeping the car, so I'm not going to do the performance parts. Obviously you would do some of these and the armour and the bulletproof tyres if you were keeping it. So skipping armour brakes, I would always suggest the engine if you were keeping it, and look, it's only 6,000 for that. The lights, I would definitely stay with stock yellowy lights. The plate of course would be up to you. Now here I've gone for a crew colour for the respray, and this is one you can put straight into the box. You don't need to do the inspect method, adding double F, etc. And this I got from gtacolours.com as Jaguar Primrose Yellow. For the roof we want the stock vinyl roof for the princely sum of $190. For our suspension, you know, the car isn't far off on stock. In fact, stock is about right. You could lower it 1 or 2 if you want, but we'll leave it where it is. Transmission turbo up to you. For wheels, this is the only real expense for this particular build. We'll go to muscle, chrome, and we want the ones called black top. If you look at the wheels on the car we're building, once we reveal it, you'll see there are substantial amounts of black between the spokes. We're also going to put some tyre writing on. Certainly we're not putting any tinted windows on, so this completes the build. So let's take the car out into the snow. Okay, so what have we built? Well, I think you probably need a fair knowledge of American muscle cars, or like me, a fair old tapping of the keyboard onto Google. This is an Oldsmobile 442. So the 442 was the special performance version built on the Cutlass, and this is from 1968. Now obviously we're not bang on. I think that colour is probably not quite pale enough, but that's not really the point. We can change colours. The wheel arches aren't quite the right shape, and our main difference of course is across this grille at the front, where we're missing a complete set of headlights, etc. There are a lot of muscle cars of about this sort of shape and size, and with differing sort of scoops on the hood, that exist from the era, and generally the Sabre Turbo, or the custom version of that, do provide more flexibility in the way that you build these sort of cars. So given that you pick a Sabre Turbo up for free on the street, I would probably push that over this as your free option for building the base of these cars. That said, I think this has come out looking okay. I say so many times, paint and wheels, if you get the right ones, if they match a real car, you can evoke quite a lot even though it isn't that car. I have one slight confusion that my Google hasn't been able to help me with. Maybe somebody can. On the hood here we have some small twin scoops. Now I think I'm right in saying the full 442 had 2 bigger ram scoops, and then models like the one I built, which is basically a tribute, it's basically built onto a standard Cutlass but then changed to be like a 442, they had twin grills. This is therefore working quite well as either car, somewhere in between, but I've never been able to fully work out, is it twin ram scoops on a full 442 or not? I'd love to know that in the comments down below. But otherwise, what do you think? I think this is quite a decent car for free, and definitely something that could pop into your muscle collection to add a little bit of variety to it. So let me know down below, and obviously all the usual, if you like real cars in GTA, please do consider subscribing, and a like and a comment is always worthwhile. Unfortunately I don't have room for this, so I'm going to get half the price of my wheels back, and I'm going to call that one a day. Thank you so much for watching.